Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 246, The Secret Garden. Once upon a time in a small town there lived a young woman named Lily. She was 22 years old and loved nature. Every day she enjoyed walking in the park near her home. The park had beautiful flowers, tall trees, and a calm pond. But there was something special about Lily. She loved to explore. One sunny afternoon, as Lily walked through the park, she noticed a narrow path she had never seen before. The path was hidden behind some bushes. Lily felt curious. Where does this path lead? She thought. Without hesitation, she decided to follow it. As she walked down the path, she saw many interesting things. There were bright butterflies flying around and birds singing happily in the trees. The air smelled fresh and sweet, filled with the scent of flowers. Lily smiled and felt very happy. After a few minutes, the path led her to a large old gate. The gate was covered in vines and flowers. It looked like nobody had opened it for a long time. Lily gently pushed the gate, and to her surprise, it opened with a soft creak. What would she find behind it? When she stepped inside, her eyes widened in amazement. Before her was a hidden garden. It was full of colourful flowers, tall sunflowers, and soft green grass. There were also fruit trees with ripe apples and pears. In the corner of the garden there was a small stone bench. The place was peaceful and beautiful. Lily could hardly believe her eyes. She had discovered a secret garden. She felt as if she had entered a dream. She sat on the bench and listened to the sounds around her. The birds were singing, and a gentle breeze blew through the leaves. This garden felt like her own special place. Every day after that, Lily returned to the secret garden. She brought a book to read, a notebook to write her thoughts, and sometimes she even painted the flowers. The garden inspired her creativity. She wrote poems about nature and drew pictures of the beautiful flowers. As the days passed, Lily became more connected to the garden. She started to notice little things, a spider spinning its web, ants working together, and bees collecting nectar from flowers. She realized that every creature had its own life and purpose. One day, while painting, Lily saw an elderly man sitting on the stone bench. He had kind eyes and a warm smile. "Hello," he said softly. "I see you enjoy this garden." "Yes," Lily replied excitedly. "It is the most beautiful place I have ever found." The old man smiled again. "This garden belongs to everyone, but few know about it. I have cared for it for many years. I come here to enjoy the peace and to remember the beauty of life." Lily felt happy to meet him. She listened to his stories about the garden. He told her about the different flowers and the animals that live there. "This place is a treasure," he said, "but it needs love and care. Would you like to help me?" Lily's eyes lit up. "I would love to help." From that day on, Lily and the old man worked together in the garden. They watered the plants, picked some fruit, and even planted new seeds. Lily learned a lot from him, and he enjoyed her company. The garden became even more beautiful with their care. As time passed, Lily felt a deep bond with the secret garden. It was not just a place for her to escape. It was a home where she could grow, learn, and share moments with a friend. The secret garden had changed her life, and she was grateful for the day she decided to follow the hidden path. And so the garden continued to flourish, filled with laughter, friendship, and the joy of nature. Vocabulary notes. Curious, adjective. Definition. Eager to know or learn something. Example. Lily felt curious about where the hidden path would lead her. Explore. Verb. Definition. To travel through an area in order to learn about it or to discover something. Example. Every weekend, Lily liked to explore different parts of the park. Narrow. Adjective. Definition. Having a small width, not wide. Example, the narrow path was hidden behind thick bushes. Amazement. Noun. Definition. A feeling of great surprise or wonder. Example, she looked at the garden in amazement, unable to believe her eyes. Vines. Noun. Definition. Long, thin plants that climb or spread on the ground. Example, the old gate was covered in vines and bright flowers. Creak. Verb. Definition. To make a long, high sound, typically due to movement or pressure, like a door opening slowly. Example, the gate opened with a soft creak, revealing the garden inside. Inspired. Verb. Definition. To fill someone with the urge or ability to do or feel something creative. Example, the beauty of the garden inspired her to write poems. Creativity. Noun. Definition. The use of imagination or original ideas to create something. Example, Lily's creativity flourished as she painted and wrote in the garden. Connected. Adjective. Definition. Being linked or related to something in a meaningful way. Example, Lily felt more connected to nature as she spent time in the garden. Nectar. Noun. Definition. A sweet liquid produced by flowers that attracts pollinators, such as bees. Example, the bees were busy collecting nectar from the blooming flowers. Elderly. Adjective. Definition. Old or aging, often used to refer to older people. Example, the elderly man shared his stories about the secret garden with Lily. Treasure. Noun. Definition. Something valuable or precious. Example, the garden was a hidden treasure that only a few people knew about. Flourish. Verb. Definition. To grow or develop in a healthy or vigorous way. Example, with Lily's care, the flowers began to flourish and bloom brightly. Bond. Noun. Definition. A strong connection or relationship between people. Example, over time, Lily developed a deep bond with the garden and its caretaker. Grateful. Adjective. Definition. Feeling or showing thanks or appreciation. Example, Lily was grateful for the beautiful moments she shared in the garden. Story written by onemin.ai. Image created by onemin.ai. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you.